My hands.
If I find out who did this, they're dead.
Did you ever think the last word you were gonna hear would be?
Hello, butt nuggets.
Remember when games didn't need to be 100-hour epics or live service grinds? You'd boot up a game, press start, and just go. No mandatory tutorials, no 40-minute cutscenes. Just a soundtrack, skate park, and your favorite tricks. Skating games, especially the Tony Hawk series, weren't just games. They were a vibe. They were rebellious, loud, chaotic, and stylish in the best way possible. That energy, that feeling, it's something I've missed for a long time, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And I think it's time we talked about it. Let's rewind for a second. Late 90s, early 2000s, the PS1 and PS2 era. You had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, 3, and Underground lighting up the consoles. These games weren't just skate sims, they were cultural touchstones.
Remember Hawaii building jump, helicopter? That was some sick footage. Too bad no one ever saw it.
You backstabbing, mob flipping cockroach.
Hey! What do you say? One last trip around the neighborhood. Winner takes the tape.
The soundtracks alone were better than half the mixtapes people were listening to at the time. Punk, hip-hop, and even underground stuff. It felt created to move you. And those levels, mini playgrounds, School 2, Venice Beach Airport, and the freaking cruise ship and Tug-Tube, they weren't realistic, but they were unforgettable. I still remember the muscle memory of launching into a manual right after a kickflip off the top of the half-pipe, chaining it all together in a way that made me feel like a creative genius. What made it magic was that these games let you flow. No mission structure weighing you down, no map markers, just expression, trick by trick. Even games like SSX, Aggressive Inline, and Jet Set Radio tapped into the same spirit. Fast, expressive, colorful. You weren't chasing realism, you were chasing style. But like a lot of good things, it didn't last. Somewhere in the mid to late 2000s, the genre started slipping. We got too many sequels, gimmicks like the Tony Hawk Ride Board controller, and a shift toward realism that kinda missed the point. EA's Skate franchise was great, don't get me wrong. It gave us something fresh, more grounded, more technical, but the vibe had changed. Tony Hawk tried to pivot, but by the time Pro Skater 5 hit, it was kind of a meme. Add that to the rise of gritty open worlds, online shooters, and microtransaction heavy multiplayer, and arcade sports games just kinda disappeared. They didn't fit the new monetization model. No battle passes, no cosmetics store. Just fun, and that wasn't enough anymore. Suddenly, the market wanted progression systems, stat trees, and long grinds. And the games that let you mess around at a skate park for 20 minutes with no go, they got buried. And here's the thing, those old skating games weren't just about tricks. They captured something that's harder to quantify. Attitude. The punk energy, the rebellion, the counterculture. These games reflected a real-world scene. Skaters weren't just athletes. They were outsiders, artists, and sometimes troublemakers. And the games mirrored that. You could skate in a mall, break through police tape, spray graffiti, knock over security guards. It wasn't edgy for the sake of it. It was personality. Even the way the games looked. Exaggerated physics, cartoony animation, over-the-top lines. I told you, this wasn't trying to be a simulator. It was about flow. And that matters. See, most modern games tell you what to do. Here's a marker, here's a quest, go here, collect this. Skating games told you, hey, here's a rail. What can you do with it? And for me, that freedom is what made him special. The ability to just vibe out. No timer, no objective. Just you, a beat, and the concrete. The good news? That spirit is not completely gone. Indie games like Session, Skater XL, and even Holy Ollie World are out here doing the work. They've brought back skateboarding as a genre, not always with the same personality, but with the same respect. And then there's the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remaster, which honestly was amazing. Vicarious Visions nailed the field. The levels looked better than ever. The tricks felt crispy. The music slapped. And for a brief moment, it felt like 2001 again. That remake didn't just release the old game, it resurrected it. And it's more than just nostalgia. It proved that there's still an audience for this vibe. People want games that don't take themselves so seriously, where you can create, flow, experiment, and have fun without feeling like you're checking boxes. I think we're due for a comeback. And maybe you don't need another bloated AAA open world RPG with 19 skill trees and an in-game store. Maybe what we really need is a warehouse, beat up board, a kickflip over a stair set, and a power cord in the background. Let's bring the vibe back.